Welcome back to Local Edition on Time Warner Cable. I'm Steve Swatt with the Sacramento Report. In the next few minutes, we're going to talk about that contentious issue of banning plastic bags in the state of California. My guest is Matthew Harper, a newly minted member of the State Assembly from Huntington Beach. Thanks for being with us.
Pleasure to be here.
So as you know, in the last session of the legislature, they passed a ban on single-use plastic bags statewide, and more than 130 cities have done this already. And the idea is to clean up our beaches and clean up our waterways and protect wildlife. But you don't like this idea, do you?
Well, there's a lot of challenges with it. We had it passed within the city of Huntington Beach just a while ago, but there's been so much protest in regards to it that the city of Huntington Beach, the new city council, has actually started a repeal of the ordinance. And it's both a plastic bag ban, but it also includes what some people call a paper bag tax, which it's a 10-cent fee that goes along with each individual paper bag. And part of the controversy is that 10 cents a bag doesn't go to coastal cleanup or to something else like that. Instead, it gets kept by the retailer.
And it's not a mandatory fee, but it does allow the retailers to charge 10 cents a bag, right?
Oh, it's not optional at all. It actually requires the retailer to charge that 10 cents per paper bag. And that's a big part of where there's, as I said, there's a lot of controversy because a lot of people think, well, why don't we even get to vote on this?
What about the environmental aspects of that? The Coastal Commission has said roughly 13 to 14% of all the litter along the shoreline are plastic bags, and that these bags are harmful to wildlife. I mean, isn't that an issue that needs addressing?
And the position that I have, which is what a lot of citizens in Orange County are concerned about, is that people want to be able to make that decision themselves. Reusable plastic bags, those ones that you can get at like Whole Foods and some other retailers, those are becoming more and more popular on their own. So the question is this a decision for the government to tell people what to do, or is this for people to individually make their own decisions, which it looks like they're making that decision more and more often themselves. I mean, a lot of different retailers either don't carry the plastic bags or offer different kinds of choices.
So it does look, I mean, there will be a referendum on the ballot in 2016. It is kind of interesting, though, I'm sure you'll agree, that most of the money, like 98% of the money to finance that referendum came from out-of-state bag retailers. So it wasn't a ground-up effort. It was a top-down effort.
Well, one thing that I saw, and this was the case within our city, is that people had no problem signing on to the ballot initiative. And so that's the reason why we have our initiative and petition process, is to allow the people to be able to have a voice over whether they want to decide this at the ballot. And people are just jumping at it to be able to get it onto the ballot and have the people decide, especially with that 10 cent a bag fee.
Okay, we only have about a minute left. I do want to talk about one other subject that is close to your heart down in Huntington Beach, and that's the beach bonfires.
Yes.
The AQMD, the environmental community, have been very concerned about the bonfires in terms of how they affect the health of some individuals, and they're proposing a ban. And where does that all stand now? Because I know there was some legislation to basically take over the authority.
So in Huntington Beach and Newport Beach, this has been a big issue. And the reality is the heart of the issue is about beach access. It's really hard to be able to go to the beach after dark in California because it's too cold most of the time. And so the beach bonfires, and the wood-burning beach bonfires specifically, make it so that you have the ability to be able to access the ocean, be able to spend time with your friends and your family.
And you're going to help sponsor legislation that allows that to continue.
Yeah, I'm working with Assemblyman Travis Allen on legislation that we've introduced, and it's going to be able to address the issue with the AQMD and the Coastal Commission and be able to resolve the issue, I think, once and for all. In Newport Beach, they're wanting to bring them back.
All right. Matthew Harper, thank you very much for coming by. We really appreciate it, and thanks also to our viewers for watching Local Edition on Time Warner Cable. Have a great day.